Alright. Hello, class of 011. You know why we're here so early today? We're graduating. And like a hermit crab, we're leaving our current shell, Cherryville, to find a bigger and hopefully better shell. We will no longer have the protection of good old Cherryville like we have for the longest time. Alright. We will have to find a new group identity in order to replace this shell. We will find the perfect shell on the first try. I seriously doubt it because it is hard to achieve perfect. And we have a lifetime to do it. When we do find the right shell, you will know because it won't feel too big or too small. It'll feel just right. You'll feel comfortable in your group and enjoy it. During this transition, we will also be vulnerable like a hermit crab without a shell. You will no longer be able to fall back on good old Cherryville. People will not even know where Cherryville is. When I tell people where I'm from, I have to say that it is near Gastonia, and even then I get a blank look 50% of the time. Because of this, you will be judged solely on your personality. You need to be confident in yourself to build up the strength of your core emotional hermit crab body. If you lack confidence in yourself, you will undergo an experience similar but less dramatic experience to a hermit crab being eaten by a seagull. Alright, well I'm done with the hermit crab analogy, so let's switch over to the lighter portion of the speech. Not bad. It does not matter what you are currently now, but what you end up accomplishing. Just because you aren't valedictorian or salutatorian or class president doesn't mean that you are not, my bad, you cannot or are really even less likely to accomplish something. Alright, do you know if the person who invented the polio vaccine was valedictorian? I honestly have no clue and could care less because they created the polio vaccine. Nobody really cared what you were like in high school unless you make a big deal out of it. On a more serious note, I would like to talk a little about the title valedictorian itself. I have absolutely no clue what it means, and I do not think that any of you do either. All I know is that I am it, and I get to give a speech. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. Every time I've said it, I just wing it. I start with a V and end with an I. I have said it so many different ways and got a reassuring nod every time. It just relates to the lack of importance of a title. It's just a title for what you have accomplished, not what you will. Also, just to clarify, I'm proud and happy to have the title. Alright, well, just to make sure you guys get the major things, find the right shell, be confident in yourself to protect yourself during the vulnerable, there we go, transition. And no one really cares about what you were, but what you are. Alright, well, if there are any questions, I'm done. So that's all. Thank you.